I know that your heart is in the right place and you feel a little bit taken advantage of. And probably not even a little bit, probably a lot. Given all of the amount of love and support and energy that you've given to your relationships for such a long time, and yet you, for some reason, are not receiving that same reciprocity back. I hear you. I know exactly, unfortunately, how you feel. And so this video is to remind you that there is so much more than you may even be aware of, like just waiting to be received by you once you just expand yourself just a little bit more. And what I'm talking about is our belief systems. Our belief systems have this really lovely ability to protect us, when we're growing up and developing. And then it gets to a certain point when we are adults and it's just like, this is no longer protecting me anymore. This is actually hurting me. In fact, I can't see beyond this thing that keeps happening over and over and over again. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It almost feels like every single time you take 10 steps forward, you get knocked back 11 more steps. And it's like, what's the point of even trying? So sometimes you might even give up or concede or settle or just allow yourself to be railroaded in relationships time and time again, not giving yourself the worth and the value that you know that you deserve. You don't have to do that anymore. That's why I created this space. And that is why I created this space for your evolution. What I'm talking about is my new membership site. It is going to be such a lovely way for you to get all of the information, training, resources, like actual tried and true tools and techniques to help you move from where you are now, maybe wrestling with your own self-worth and value, figuring out why you keep attracting certain types of partners, possibly narcissists, possibly addicts, just toxic people who keep surrounding you. From that place to a place where you feel empowered, where you feel like you're able to be assertive, stand in your own power, know your value and your worth, trust yourself more, and truly lean in to what is possible for you, the relationships that are possible for you, the abundance that is possible for you. And typically what I've been known to do is if people are working with me in this one area of relationships, they typically end up expanding in other areas, such as money and career and purpose, and just, their mind is just kind of expanded in such a way that things just flow to them with so much more ease because they value themselves. And that's what I want for you. So this membership site is for that. It is going to be this beautiful place where not only you'll have community, but you'll have access to all of my favorite tools that I have used in all of my programs. And you'll be able to go through this for as long as you need, as often as you need, for a monthly subscription. And it's going to be really low cost to you so that you can afford to do this work. Because I know so often, at least the women who find me, especially after the devastation of being in a narcissistic relationship where you've been financially depleted, and now you're like, how am I supposed to get the support when I can barely even feed myself, when I can barely even take care of my kids, I don't even know where I'm going to live. This person ruined my life. Coming from that place into having this option of affordable, supported care, I really believe is going to be so helpful and liberating to so many. And that's why my heart has kind of shifted me into this way. So what you're going to get in your membership site, which is going to be really great, is you will get access to all these tools. You'll have your own little portal and you'll have access to all of the information, and you can go into any particular, so say you want to learn about boundaries, you can click on the one about boundaries and learn the training and have the support and the journal prompts and the meditations or whatever it is that is in that particular portal. You'll have access to that. So you, based off of what you feel like you need a little bit of help with, that's where you are going to start. And I will also be offering a little roadmap to help you kind of guide, like wherever you are in your journey, and kind of help you guide through and navigate which courses to kind of follow in sequential order to get the best results. And then on top of that, you will have access to the members only Facebook group. And this members only group is obviously just for people who are going through any of my programs. So you'll be able to have access to one another and talk about things that you're learning and share and grow and hopefully expand in each other, like what's working or what you need to maybe go back and look at. That's going to be such a great way to find community that's actually doing the work. A lot of these Facebook groups out there are not really for the doing, it's about the sharing, it's about the community, which is so lovely. But the only way that you're going to heal is if you actually start facing the hard truths about the patterns and beliefs that you hold that are limiting you from having successful, healthy relationships, including the successful, healthy relationship you need the most, which is the one with yourself. So you'll have that. And then I will also be coming on to the Facebook group live once a week. I will ask you guys as members like what you really want to learn about, what you maybe have a little trouble with and you want a little bit more clarification on, or how I can expand certain topics for you. And we'll have a live video chat and we'll talk about that. And then once a month, which I think is going to be so helpful, is you will do a group Zoom call. I will actually carve out about 3 hours for anybody and anyone who wants to hop on a Zoom call, and we can have a dialogue about where you're a little stuck and what I can help you to kind of break up some of those blocks for you so you can keep going and keep moving forward. Sometimes, especially in this fast-paced world, we have so much information coming in at us that it's hard to digest exactly what to do next. I know I get stuck. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And those are the moments where I need to take a breath, I need to pause, and then I can keep going forward. And for me, it's so imperative to have someone to process out loud with, process my journey, so that I can kind of understand exactly, maybe I am making a lot more progress than I thought I was, or maybe I'm more stuck in an area that I just can't see beyond my own scope. And that's why having, group calls can be so invaluable in supporting you in this membership program. So for the month of June, I'm going to open it in June. For the month of June, I am offering this membership site at $29. Yes, that's it, just $29. And that's for any and all of you to join in, get in while it's still hot, like be the first who are part of this experience. And you'll have access to so many lovely, lovely, lovely trainings to help you get to the next level of your relationship story. And then after that, after June, then after the first month, then you will go reoccurring, which the normal rate is $49. So still very affordable, $49 a month. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you add up all your coffees, it's probably about the same. So you might as well do the work so that you can really go from being a victim of the trauma that you've suffered to standing fully in your power from all the lessons that you learned and never allowing yourself to be victimized again. My deepest and sincerest love goes to all of you. I am so excited to see you on this side of the group. The group that we have right now is still going to be running. It'll still be operating. It's still free. But if you want that deeper work that's actually going to help you move through this painful period of your life at a quicker rate than if you've been in my group for over a year and nothing's changed, then honey, it's probably time that you do a little extra. And I say that with so much love, but it's so true. Unless you want that cycle to change, you have to insert and implement new things. And that's what this membership site is going to offer you. All right, I've talked enough. If you're interested, comment below. I will collect your information and I will allow you to be the first to receive an invitation to the new membership site so you can get your introductory rate. And I'll see you there.